I have 2 names, 2 homes, 2 cultures, and 2 languages. And a lot of the times I am struggling to understand what I want to say, because I don't want to create something for the sake of just creating it and putting it out there. I would like for it to have connections and ties to my roots and my culture. My name is Lamora, and I am an installation artist working with paper as my primary medium. I was in my dad's paint store. We lived in it in Korea, and the only real toys that, they could afford for me, well, I guess they aren't toys, but cardboard boxes. They were aplenty, they were everywhere. And my dad thought it would be a great idea to give a very young child box cutters and super glue. And I think the very first thing that I made was actually a spaceship. And all of the uncles that worked in the store would sort of come by and pretend to be aliens, and I would hide in the box and pretend to shoot at them and things like that, yeah. The aesthetic of my work would be primarily inspired by Korean traditional folk paintings and folklore. So again, in Korean traditions, a lot of our knowledge is passed down from the elders to the children orally. So we're taught stories, we're told, folk tales, songs, or sort of gifted to us by them. I think when I was younger, I didn't have as much of an appreciation because I didn't understand just what a wealth of knowledge, what a wealth of inspiration it was. But with age and being away from home, I think I'm finally seeing just how beautiful it is. The piece that I'm making today is called To Become a Big Bull. The night before that I was getting on a plane to immigrate to Canada, my grandmother, she sort of pulled me into her arms and she said, "May you become a big bull so that you may hold the mountains of your home in your heart." And in Korean, to become a big bull is wishing that person that they would be able to hold much in their arms. So usually, sometimes, parents or grandparents will say, I hope that you hold a lot of wealth and health and, a long life and things like that. But for my grandmother, it was to remember my roots and where I come from. First, I designed the mountains on paper, and then I cut them out. I measure the sides of the mountains and create the strips that go around them, and then I put all of the layers together. And then the bowl comes together, the iridescent layer gets put on top, and then the mountains go into the bowl. The mountains are layered, and there's a total of 10 layers per mountain. So one of the pieces the mountains was inspired from is called 1월 5봉도, and that's the sun, the moon, and the 5 mountain peaks. And the meaning behind that painting is that whoever looks upon the painting will have all of the things in their lives that bring them joy and luck. So long life, good health, lots of money, good food, surrounded by loved ones. So it's all of these very endearing, very warming sentiments sort of compiled into these mountains. I think my grandmother would be very proud. She always said that she saw me coming back to the roots. She said deep-rooted trees are the ones that grow tallest, and hopefully that I am respecting her wishes to some degree by reaching deep for my roots.